Hi, welcome. I'm here with my good friend and colleague, Nada. Nada is a dual qualified speech pathologist and oral myologist. We've had, how many patients? Thousands over the years.
We should be tracking them.
And we've been to every course to do with early interceptive treatment. I've learned a lot from going to speech courses. You've learned a lot from coming to the dental courses. But we found there's really one protocol that works, and it works successfully because it's well researched, and that is by Dr. Zaghi. You've heard of him. He's a very famous dual qualified sleep specialist, sleep surgeon, ear, nose and throat doctor, and he's come up with an amazing protocol which involves development of the palate, checking for lip and tongue tie, combining that with oral myology to stabilize, not just for facial development or to create space for the teeth, which is where I come in, but really for sleep. That's the big one. And from Nada, what sort of benefits do you see from your patients that are referred for all sorts of speech-related problems?
So Dr. Zaghi is really at the forefront, and his whole team at the Breathe Institute, and the research that they're continuing to produce, which is what we're very excited about bringing here to our colleagues, in that what are the latest developments, what's the latest information. As a speech pathologist and myofunctional therapist, I'm really interested in the functional side of things. And I think Dr. Zaghi really does a remarkable job of incorporating where structure and function meet.
How many ear, nose and throat specialists do you know in the world that have a full-time oral myologist that works with them? Now, part of this course, we wanted to make it practical. I mean, the guy's coming all the way from the USA. However, he's not licensed to operate on a patient in Australia. So we found two excellent pediatric dentists, Kai-Moon Chan, who is in Melbourne, and Susan Sui, who is in Sydney, who will be doing practical lip and tongue tie releases under his instruction.
And we'll be doing that with different age groups as well. So we're going to have children and adult releases done, and the whole myofunctional assessment and the pre and post. And also optimal timing, which is, I think, a very important part in what we do now. And it's not just about getting that release, it's about what is the evidence telling us now, what are our collective experiences and our knowledge really telling us about treating these people in our practice.
And Dr. Zaghi's been very good. I mean, he loves teaching. For people who are going to register for the 3-day program, you get access to so many resources online, including step-by-step videos.
Well, they are. They're going to give us access. They're giving all our attendees access to extended access, actually, to their resources, which will be a wealth of videos and knowledge. So it's really beyond those 3 days.
So please reserve the date now. Sydney and Melbourne, it's 3 days each. And the 3 days include, as I said, live demonstrations, some orthodontic lectures from me, how I expand the palate, what I look for from a dental point of view. Nada's talking about...
And the functional aspect. So with how does that relate to feeding? How does that relate to speech and to learning as well? So it will be very comprehensive, jam-packed 3 days.
And it's not one of those courses where we're trying to promote a type of laser. I find there's so many of those courses, right? Zaghi sometimes cuts, sometimes uses a laser. He'll tell you what he does and when he does it. And that's why I like this course, because it's all about practical tips. Who would benefit from this course? Lactation consultants, speech pathologists, oral myologists, any member of the dental team, because we're all looking at the mouth.
Ear, nose and throat doctors, pediatricians, basically anyone that's working with children from a healthcare professional point of view would need this.
Well, look, I'm looking forward to it, and thanks very much.
Thank you. And numbers will be limited because
of the practical
component. So we are going to be very strict with that. We've already had a lot of interest, so please book in.
Last time Zaghi came to Australia, which was 3 years ago, I think, his course was oversold and people were turned away. So it's taken a lot of planning to get him back to come here.
We're really excited to have you with us.
And I think it'll just be a win-win situation. So thanks very much, Nada.
Pleasure.
And thanks for listening. We hope to see you either in Sydney or in Melbourne.